Hey everybody, it's Alika Lifty, and today let's brew our Colombia Granja la Esperanza box set. This is our natural process Sidra from El Potosi. A really great Sidra offering from Granja la Esperanza from their Potosi farm. We have another offering from that farm as well. This coffee with that Sidra varietal plus natural processing turns into the quintessential expression of both of those things. And we'll talk about those flavors in just a minute. But just like all of these coffees, we're using the same grind setting and same water temperature for all these, just to make things a little easier. But all these recipes are changed up for you. I wanted to respect the small size of these coffees in your box set, and so these recipes are pretty small. But I also just find that smaller recipes give you better flavor when you're brewing them. So we're using the glass Kalita wave. You're going to get similar results from a ceramic or metal Kalita. For this recipe, you could also use the V60, but you're going to want to grind finer than our setting. So I've ground 15 grams of our Sidra natural at 18 clicks in my Comandante C40. This will be about 9 or 10 on your Baratza Encore. And we'll be brewing with 250 grams of 205 degree Fahrenheit water. All right, let's start off. Let's wet our paper filter and preheat our brewer. Rinsing our filters is especially important for these tiny recipes, and preheating is extra important for this recipe because our coffee is going to be spending a little bit more time with our water in this brewer. So rinse our paper. Dump it. Let's dose our coffee. This is ground like a fine V60. Shake your brewer flat. Tear your scale, get your stopwatch ready to go. Let's brew. This is a really easy Kalita recipe, and like I said, it's going to translate really easy to the V60 as well. So, start our timer. Let's bloom. I'm going to bloom with 50 grams, making sure to saturate all that coffee and really distribute this water all the way throughout this brew bed. I'm going to let this rest for 30 seconds. At 30 seconds, I'm going to pour, starting in the middle, slowly spiraling out, then back in, all the way up to our total 250. Starting in the middle, slowly spiraling out. It's like I'm tracing the foam on here, trying to punch all of this coffee back down to the middle. So I'm out. Now I'm going to start to spiral back in. So a big pour like this is going to highlight acidity. It's going to increase flow rate, give us a pretty fast brew. All of these coffees from Granja la Esperanza are really soluble. That means they extract more quickly. So we can get this strong flavor in a shorter amount of time with easier recipes. If we drain too fast, we ground too coarse, or we pour too heavy in this and it just like flows right down through here, then our brew is going to be a little bit tart, but it's still going to be really sweet. It's going to be kind of like apple juice. If we grind too fine, this brew takes too long, then we're going to get a slight medicinal quality to it, but it's still actually going to be pretty good. We've got a pretty good range on this coffee, really. But our target here, I'm at 145. This should drain within the next 10 seconds. I'm going to drain before 2 minutes on this recipe. It's our faster recipe here. Now, when we're balanced, like I said, this coffee is the quintessential Sidra and natural process coffee. We are going to get apple cider. You guessed it, Sidra means cider. We're going to get strawberry. There's that natural processing. And we're going to get a gentle florality, but this really long-lasting sweetness, kind of like raw honey. so a heavier sweetness. This recipe is going to accentuate that cider quality to it, and so that sweetness is going to be really gentle, but it's a very nice coffee. I mean, it smells like I just have a hot strawberry apple cider in here. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel for all 4 of our brew videos for this box set. Serve and enjoy.